हेलो एंड वेलकम टू अनदर लाइव स्ट्रीम जी। यहाँ पे जो पाकिस्तान की कुटाई हो रही है, बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है। तो पता चल रहा है कि पिच स्लो है या पिच तेज़ है। और मेरे ख्याल में शुभमन गिल और जो विराट कोहली है ना, वो बड़े अच्छे से समझा रहे हैं पिच का जो तज्जिया है ना उनको। बड़े अच्छे से, बड़े प्यार से, कूल एंड काम हो के ना उनको बताया जा रहा है, सिखाया जा रहा है कि भाई पिच कैसी है, पिच कैसी है, खेला कैसे जाता है। बड़े अच्छे तरीके से बता रहे हैं वो। आई अप्रिशिएट देम। मज़ा आ रहा है यार। मैच लगभग 30 ओवर में ख़त्म हो जाएगा इंशाल्लाह। सो डोंट वरी, इंडिया विल विन, डेफिनेटली विन। 13 ओवर के बाद 84 हो गया ना, तो उसके बाद बाकी बचा क्या है, कुछ भी नहीं। जिस हिसाब से स्कोर बनाया हुआ है, पिच तो स्लो है, स्कोर तो बनता नहीं, तो क्या करें, मर जाएं। स्कोर तो बनता नहीं भाई, पिच तो स्लो है, स्कोर नहीं बनता। मर जाएंगे हम लोग अगर हम बल्ला उठाएंगे। वो डूब के मरो तुसी। Being executed initially by Shubman Gill and now by Virat Kohli. On each occasion, this crowd has roared with delight. Not a half volley by any stretch. 85 for one, and you're going quite well, Ramiz Raja and Sunil Gavaskar. मैच का फैसला तो लगभग हो चुका है भाई। जीत चुका है इंडिया, नो प्रॉब्लम, इजी इजी। लेंदे ने रेगुलर विकेट, तो नवा है, मैनू जापदा है। हाँ, रेगुलर विकेट लैन दे। स्लो है भाई, विकेट स्लो है, विकेट स्लो है, स्कोर नहीं होना इधर। ना ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਕੋਰ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਤਾਕਤ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਸਕੋਰ ਡੱਕਣ ਦੀ ਤਾਕਤ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ 'ਚ। ਸਕੋਰ ਤੇ ਹੋਣਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ, ਡੁੱਬ ਕੇ ਮਰਨੇ। ਕੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਕੀ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ? ਇਹ ਐਵੇਂ ਅਪੀਲਾਂ ਕਰੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ। विकेट चाहिए। स्कोर तो बड़ा बनाया अज, जो विकेट चाहिए थानू। देंदे ने विकटां थानू। ਇੱਥੇ ਇਕੱਠੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਨਾ 4-5 ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖੀਆਂ ਹਨ। ਬਸ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਦੱਸਣ ਦੀ, ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਲਿਆ ਜੇ। ਵਿਕਟਾਂ ਚਾਹੀਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ।
Pakistan need to consider this as a potty run, a potty over contest. So get your best bowlers in. You've got to really attack. Otherwise, as Sunil Gavaskar was just mentioning, this making of singles really will help India to build more pressure. Pakistan is not kind of bowling team that can bowl in one area. They're always looking for something different. Compared to New Zealand, for example, you ask New Zealand to bowl at line and length, hard leg, they do that all throughout the innings. Not Pakistan. They want to experiment. It's just in their DNA. They want to do something else after bowling a couple of
ਵਿਕਟਾਂ ਦਿਓ ਯਾਰ, ਵਿਚਾਰੇ ਵਿਕਟਾਂ ਲੈਣ ਆਏ ਨੇ, ਐਵੇਂ ਮਾਯੂਸ ਕੋਨ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਵਾਪਸ ਮੁੜ ਜਾਂਦੇ। ਦੁਬਈ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਖੇਡਣ।
and Shubman Gill, they take up that challenge because they're naturally good players in the
ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਚੱਲੇ ਨੇ ਵਿਚਾਰੇ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਦੁਬਈ ਖੇਡਣ ਆਏ ਨੇ, ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ
so Pakistan may get a break.
ਚੰਡ ਕੇ ਘੱਲਦੇ ਪਏ ਹੋ ਯਾਰ।
59 for one.
ਮਾੜੀ ਗੱਲ ਯਾਰ, ਇੰਨਾ ਚੰਡਦੇ, ਇੰਨਾ ਚੰਡੀ ਦਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ। ਥੋੜੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਸਜ਼ਾ ਘੱਟ ਕਰੋ।
Nice crowd in hand today, sold out, and the top tier has filled in nicely as the sun has gone down. The Abra matchup to Virat Kohli is something that they would have spoken about with that sort of mystery, wrist spin sort of attack at Virat.
Yes, he's had his problems. You can see over there.
ਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੋਏ, ਕੀ ਹੋਏ, ਲੱਤਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਗਈ ਲੰਗੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ, ਕਿਹੜਾ ਵਿਕਟ ਤੇ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਲੰਗੀ ਏ।
Certainly that inside edge going past the leg stump.
ਬਰੈਟਲੀ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਬਿਸਤੀ ਵੇਖਣ ਆਇਆ ਵਿਚਾਰਾ।
Now preferring to where the leg stump off the back and not getting
ਸਵਾਦ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਵੇ।
waiting for the ball to go straight. What is the
ਕੁੱਟੋ ਕੁੱਟੋ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੁੱਟੋ।
He's got out playing forward to the leg spinner Adil Rashid.
ਹਾਂ, ਵਾਹ ਵਾਹ ਭਾਈ ਵਾਹ।
In the series that India played against England recently, Adil Rashid got him out looking to play forward, getting the ball to turn. And when it was now he was playing off the back foot. You can see in the 3 deliveries he's played, it's pretty much off the back.
ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਤੇ ਵਾਕਈ ਬੱਚੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ।
Even once you guys talk about playing around with the field, with things seemingly going along swimmingly, you get a short leg in, get a silly point in, just give the batter like you're at some.
ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕੁਛ ਵੀ ਹੋਵੇ, ਕੁਛ ਵੀ ਹੋਵੇ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਦਾ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਮੈਚ ਹੋਵੇ,
Eventually lead to a back pad.
ਅਸੀਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿੱਤ ਸਕਦੇ, ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਪੱਕੀ।
Friend close and fielder in his eye line. Against Bangladesh and fell to the ground.
ਡੁੱਬ ਕੇ ਮਰਨੇ ਕੁੜੀ ਆਵੇ ਦੱਲੇ।
Probably not with the same kind of bounce that Rishabh got the other day when he got the wicket of Kohli. Abrar bowls a lot quicker, a lot flatter.
ਉਹ ਮਾਰੋ ਸਾਈਂ, ਮੈਚ ਮੁਕਾਓ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਖੇਡਣ ਲੱਗ ਪਿਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ।
93 ball. Shubman Gill was just stretching that leg, shot that single to end the over, and it looked more like a shuffle than it was a full-on sort of job. But then Lion Khushdil is hoping for a cotton bowl because he's bowling that middle and leg stump, trying to spin the ball across, and so he's asking the strikers to go against the spin. Play with your wrist more than with your shoulders. Let's see what happens now.
Some feel that they should bring the Midan into the 30-meter circle, or maybe just a little bit outside that 30-meter circle, and tempt the batters to try and go over him. Because that means that they'll be playing against the turn.
I think there's a lot of scope to be aggressive in ODI cricket because it's a longer format, obviously, and it's about picking up wickets. It's not about defending scores. This format allows you to be experimental in your approach and be just a little bit flexible in what you want to achieve as far as wickets are concerned, but you've got to have that mindset.
See what I mean? They pick 4 runs. So there's no pressure. Strikes moving, both the batters are pushing the ones. It's when you play dot balls that the pressure starts to build on the batter. What about just hitting boundaries? As long as he's getting single, he's fine.
Just feel and hope that it's going to be a shorter experiment with Khushdil Shah. At this stage, Pakistan need wickets. He hasn't really looked that threatening.
Six off the over, 99 for 1, and drinks. Pakistan were bowled out for 241, and India in pursuit at 99 for 1 with Shubman Gill on 46, Virat Kohli on 30. Another 143 required for 33 overs. Shubman Gill, I don't feel 100%. He's sort of been shuffling along for a few of the easy singles, got some treatment during the break. Before play, he had the option of making a presentation to Jasper Booker for all his awards and his accolades over 2024. With the T20 Team of the Year cap, Test Team of the Year cap, and of course the highest individual honor for men's cricket, the Sababi Soros Trophy for ICC Men's International Cricketer of the Year, receiving it from the ICC chair, Jay Shah. 71 Test match wickets in 2024 for Jasper Booker. I did in the gym yesterday. I got lost on my way downstairs and ended up in the gym, and he was in there along with Riyadh. Must be the coolest superstar I've ever come across, Jasper Bumrah. Very level-headed and down to earth. I wish him well in his rehab. Hundred comes up in pursuit of this.
तमाशा बनना है इन्हें बस तमाशा.
So I think what India have done is they've played smart cricket. They're not looking to play any flamboyant cricket. They're looking to play smart cricket, not have any risks. They don't need to, because the asking rate is not big. If Pakistan had scored maybe 280 or thereabouts, then the asking rate would have been more than 5 and over, almost 6 and over. That can put a little bit of pressure on early wickets fall.
Terrific delivery. He perhaps couldn't play it even if he knew beforehand it was coming. That was special from Abra. Some magic.
It's an absolute ripper. What a delivery. You couldn't have done anything about it. Even Virat Kohli there suggested it was an unplayable ball. This it spun like a top. Wanted to break, turn and hit the stumps. Brilliant. I think Pakistan would be so well served with this breakthrough because they were going nowhere. Shubman Gill played a lovely hand of 46 of 52 balls. Smooth as silk he was at the crease. Bowled by Abrar. A beauty. 100 for 2.
Breakthrough has come courtesy a bit of magic from Abra Ahmed. Shreyas Iyer replaces Shubman Gill. Just over after the break, and success, exact success, slipping quite rightly. Great seam position as it went down towards Shubman Gill as well. 4 degrees of spin.
As a result of that tweaker, now you're guessing whether he'll bowl another spin delivery or will it straighten off the surface. But this was out of this world, really. Got it to tweak. Look at the reds on the ball and it spun from leg to off. Brilliant.
That was more like the Ravichandran Ashwin carom ball or the flicker. Because normally you find the wrist to spin up. You look to turn the ball with the third finger of his hand. You can have a look over the seat. It's a middle finger. This is exactly what Ravichandran Ashwin bowls at flicker or the carom ball. He also used to get the ball to turn as much. Superb delivery.
It bounced as well.
Very good stop from Kushal. 102 for 2. making Harris Rav back into the attack. Mentioned how important it is for him to try to have a good outing with the ball tonight. Spends in his first 2 overs.
I think it's a good move to have Ralph Camilo back because Ralph Camilo will have a bigger one because Shreyas Iyer is just coming back. And Shreyas has had his issues with the short ball. Good move back there by Rizwan, the captain, to bring the quickest bowler, Harish Rav, into bowl.
Sweet timer of the ball. Let's see what tactics Pakistan employ here to a newcomer. They need to get regular wickets, scalps to be taken regularly. Still feel there's a lot of scope if you bowl even a slow bouncer, a regular bouncer and a slow bouncer, just vary the pace.
The slow bouncer has become such an effective delivery, isn't it? In limited overs cricket particularly. And you've got 2 fielders there. You've got a great boundary. This is a huge run. So certainly worth trying the slow bouncer, also the quicker bouncer.
Such an interesting phase of the game, this stage. India can't go wrong because the wicket has gone down. They've lost a set asset. New batsman is in. Pakistan in need of a couple of strikes to make it interesting and make that 242 difficult to get. Fielders have got to be in to stop that single. Rotation of strike has to cease. Put pressure on Shreyas Iyer.
Nick back sharply. Terrific delivery. 145 kilometers per hour as well.
But it's anticipating the short ball, so he's going on to the back foot. He goes deep in the crease. So you can see his front foot is actually behind the popping crease. So anything picked up, he's got a bit of trouble in anything that nips back.
That ball came back at an angle at pace. Hoping for better reverse magic.
Seven for 2. Perhaps even more closest officers after Ahmed getting rid of Gill. And of course, from a fast bowling perspective, that delivery from Harish Rav at the back end of the last over, top delivery.
What one will see if this partnership flourishes is the running between the wickets. You have a look at this. This one is mid-packing. He's deep in the crease, Shreyas Iyer. Maybe ball pitching a little further up, maybe a couple of feet further up. Will give little time for the batter to make the adjustment.
Persisting with long on and long off. Pakistan have got limited options as far as runs are concerned. New Mane, why get him an easy passage? Shreyas Iyer quite happy to just make a single from it off.
Sort of not alluding to the fact that if you want to go short to Shreyas Iyer, Josh Butler actually does it quite a lot in recent times, getting a short leg in this format. With a deep backward square, just for a couple of deliveries. If Haris Rauf is bowling at Shreyas Iyer, because it sends some sort of message with the closing fielder there. Minatulito with it going to him. I think those sorts of things are little tactics you can do just for a couple of balls. Not an entire over, 109 for 2. Lapiti, 64 for 1 after the power play. India 45 for 1, and that second 10 overs. Haris Rauf steaming in. And steaming into the commentary position, Dinesh Karthik.
But there's been a lot of human cry about Shreyas Iyer. One thing he's done going back to domestic cricket is change up his technique a bit. Look at how wide and open he is before the 2023 World Cup compared to how much more silent he is in this format right now. And that helps him get into a better position, play the ball much later as well. And how he's been able to do that is that exaggerated bat flap that he has. He doesn't tap the bat down anymore. He almost has this exaggerated bat flap, as you can see. That's why he's been able to deal with the short balls as well much better, because he gets his hands higher and he's in control of full shot these days much more than what he used to be. In the recently concluded bilaterals, he did it nicely where they peppered him with short balls and he was able to counter it nicely. Goes deep in the crease, the bat flap happens and then reacts to the ball depending on where the line in the lane.
What about the bat hanging up like a periscope going, DK?
Like that setback. Just tap it. It's very uncomfortable for you. Just get into a good position to tap it.
Yes, no, but he's lucky. We saw that, the bat was up in the air.
Second block. Excellent second block. Get in the future to practice this.
The other thing that he does so well is that he uses that crease. We know that he really pushes himself back in the crease. And he knows exactly how far he is from the stumps. And that can be at times difficult. That's gone fine for four. At least the bouncer was trying. No harm in doing that. Virat Kohli is such a special player that he'll put it away. But at least he has to get a little bit of risk.
You can see that maybe he wasn't in full control of the shot. See that he wasn't fully in control of the leader there. So, yes, what? Here we go.
First boundary after 45 deliveries for India. Good. Just open the face to get it into the gap and rotate the strike.
You look at every aspect of a great batsman. It's a running between the wickets. It's about game awareness. It's about reading the situation, and you get that from Virat Kohli. He's not a one-dimensional player. He played for you, he played for the team.
One 5 for 2.
Well, he's completed the run quite comfortably. He stopped the ball. Have a look at this. This is unusual. He stopped the ball with his hand. If the Pakistanis appeal, and again, it could be obstructing the field. Look, there was nobody, maybe there was nobody backing up also at that stage. Maybe there could have been an extra run over there. Extra run. Have a look. There's nobody backing up. I mean, the fielder at mid-wicket could have had to dive. But there was no need for him to interfere with the progress of the ball. He's lucky nobody is appealed.
And here I was raving about his game awareness.
It's good to see Shane running hard, and he went for a few runs at that also. Excellent at the batting, but it's as hard as I've seen him run in for a couple of years.
Pakistan needs strong body language. Make sure that they're engaged in this contest. Anything can happen. A couple of wickets add to the score and it becomes an interesting game for Pakistan suddenly. Nicely done for the mid-off region again. Easy single. Not only allows for rotation of strike, but it releases the pressure as well, these singles.
One 18 for 2.
It's a good battle. Maurice Ralph. Virat Kohli running hard between wickets. That's one feature of his cricket. Might be in form, be out of form, going through all kinds of stuff, but he will always run hard between wickets. Always search for that single. Always try and convert the one to the two.
यार आज बोलने को दिल ही नहीं कर रहा, कोई अल्फाज ही नहीं है मेरे पास बोलने के लिए। बंदा किसके लिए बोले और किसके लिए ना बोले, कुछ समझ नहीं आ रही।
But yeah, it's just
पाकिस्तान का तो टूर्नामेंट एंड हो ही गया,
Pakistan brings his A
सो आज दिल ही खट्टा हो गया क्रिकेट से।
He started very well today. 44-53 has looked every inch the player that we've known over the years.
He's run hard between wickets, is driving. Couple of cover drives earlier on, just flying
पिच स्लो सिर्फ हमारे लिए थी।
1,000 runs.
अब वो पिच पे उसी पिच पे बैटिंग कर रहे हैं और उन्होंने बताया है, सबक दिया है कि कितनी पिच स्लो है और कितनी तेज़ है। कोई कुछ फ़र्क नहीं पड़ा किसी किस्म का भी। रोहित ने आते ही छक्का भी मारा है, उसके बाद वो बाउंड्रीज लगाते रहे हैं लगातार, कोई कुछ नहीं हुआ। तो पिच जो है ना वो स्लो बस हमारे लिए थी। वो कहते हैं ना, नाच ना जाने आंगन टेढ़ा, यानी नाचना इनको खुद नहीं आता और आंगन टेढ़े वाली बातें जो है वो अवाम को सुनाकर बेवकूफ़ बनाते हैं। आज दिल खट्टा कर दिया यार इन बंदों ने। समझ नहीं आ रही कि किसके लिए कुछ अल्फाज बोलें या किसके लिए ना बोलें।
And I think stands correct, but I need to check that our stats man. But I think Passion on the strike rate is better than the
फिर भी लाइफ में मेरे भाई आ रहे हैं जा रहे हैं, बोल नहीं रहा मैं आज, तो फिर कोई रुकता नहीं है, आज दिल नहीं कर रहा। तो बेसिकली बैठा मैं लाजमी हूँ, बाकी भाई आ रहे हैं जा रहे हैं, लेकिन आज बोलने को दिल नहीं कर रहा। आखिर किसके लिए इतना लंबा बोलें या किसके लिए ना बोलें।
a little bit more than what Ash did, but worked with him during the SA20 and worked with him.
इतना मायूस किया है ना इन लोगों ने, इतना मायूस किया है कि आप सोच नहीं सकते।
Short outside off stop, so the extension of the arm. Made sure he hit it in front of square. That tells you he had ample time to see it and then hit it. Another boundary hit.
He's got stealing a nice shot, but he always does. But he hit a spin ball under 33. Going at just under 7 and over. Five of that over, it's 123 to 2.
बहुत शुक्रिया आने के लिए जी। साथ में चैनल भी सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा अगर आपका दिल करे तो।
How good is this young man, Virat? 6 overs, 1 for 18. Proper wicket taker. He's already bowled one of the balls of the tournament. One that got a well set Shubman Gill. What happened to Shadab? You look at it on paper, Shadab, leg spinner, can bat anywhere, best fielder.
Didn't deliver with the ball. Pakistan had a problem in the mid overs. He couldn't get wickets in the mid overs. Look at that. Spin bowling all rounder. Look at him as a batting all rounder. Maybe that's the way forward for him. But he's always looking at his overs and somehow he lost his zip. He lost the ability to take wickets. T20 cricket, different ball game, but in one-day cricket, you want wickets in the middle overs. That's where Pakistan bat. Remember that World Cup in India where Pakistan just couldn't get a wicket in those overs.
From that point of view, Abrar looks a good bet. Shadab brought 3 dimensions to his cricket. Abrar, primarily a bowler, bats at level. He's a good bowler. At the moment, what India do it is just trying to knock singles off him. I'm sure you don't give him a wicket. He's not good knocking the singles. They're going at 5.24, only need to go at 4.5.
And Rizwan has a decision to make. He wants to
bring back his main bowlers. You want wickets right now. You don't want to just let this game meander. I don't think you can depend on 118 now. So you've got to get Naseem back. Maybe Shaheen.
Only one that over. Up to 42 after 24. So Shaheen Afridi asked a lot of questions, bowled a great ball to Rohit Sharma with 5 overs for 43. Shubman Gill went after him. So go back to Naseem Shah, maybe 5 overs, none for 21. Like he is. I promise you, I wasn't watching down there and pretending to be very smart.
Back to Naseem Shah. Pakistan just need to identify an area here where they're going to get a wicket. Is he going to run in as he's just going to bowl hard length, or where is he going to get this wicket? So just identifying an area, maybe a slip or something. You need to say, where do I think this ball is going to go, and where do I think I'm going to get this guy out? Is it going to be caught deep cow or deep square leg or the short ball, fine leg, or am I bringing in my cover or my mid wicket into play? There needs to be an idea if they want to get a wicket right now and they're going to attack, where they're going to get that wicket from.
So when you were a young bowler starting out, Naseem, for all his great ability, still a very young bowler, did you set your own field or the captain said it?
Captain said it for a long time, to be honest with you. And then I think once you start to gain control of the game, when you start to play with it a little bit, and you start to go, okay, I feel like the ball is going here more often than there, and then you know where to bring fielders or where I'm picking up a lot of wickets and where I want this ball to go. Do I see it nipping away and finding the edge and going for first slip, or do I see it angling in and the batter falling over and clipping it to mid wicket? But it took a long time to get there, so it's good to work with a good captain.
I think that's the next stage for someone like Naseem.
Just to start captaining his own bowling, right now he's probably in a good rhythm with his captain. His captain says, this is what I want you to do, and he's going to kind of do that. Maybe once he drifts down into a domestic game, he can start to take a lot more ownership on his own game. Say to the captain, this is where I think I'm going to get him out, and this is how I want to get him out. And then the captain will back that, he gains confidence from that once that happens, and then he comes up to the international level and starts to do it then.
117 for India to get this. Pakistan fans will be spreading over the outcome of this one. Has it been level over this one? Good reaction. New Zealand had that wonderful game against Pakistan. Bangladesh had their moments against India, but not enough. New Zealand win that.
छोटी दरवाजा बंद कर दे.
Is in a real comfort zone. That's coming to you from Rawalpindi. First match from Rawalpindi. Think of Rawalpindi, you think of runs from Chipasi.
Absolutely lovely boutique ground, and a pitch where the ball flies through. And look at that point string here. India win this, then Pakistan are looking over the shoulder, looking at New Zealand to drop points. They want then India to win against New Zealand as well. That becomes a big game for Pakistan.
I think they do go on and win this one, and then New Zealand beat Bangladesh tomorrow. Then pretty much that's the group decided. It's good run. Good run. Right in front of the field, but they ran well with the shot. 2 of the over, 126 for 2.
bowlers, Pakistan have kept the runs down to just 17. So the run rate's come down to just over 5 and over. It's flying high over 6 at one point. Just 116 to get now from India. It's gone back to Steele. They need wickets, but this is stage one. Just keep the runs down for the start. Don't let them get away. It's not always you see Shreyas Iyer 11 of 24 balls.
Yeah, there's many ways you can get wickets, and this is one of them right now. Obviously, set fast, let's try and get it over and down, hold some dots, put some pressure, and wait until somebody makes a mistake. It's not people doing the freebies. And once they get a wicket, and if they do get a wicket, all of a sudden you'll see a slip come in. There might be a guy catching a short cover or something, just to try and have that double strike.
Very important run chase from English point because they're constantly ahead of the required rate. One of the greatest chases in history of the game batting up there. Virat Kohli is on 46 of 60 balls. They've dropped under 5 and over.
Just look at how Rohit's captain, he had spin from one end and the bases rotating from the other end. Maybe that's the way for Rizwan as well. To be able to rotate his fast bowlers from one end. Because as you say, drawing up the runs, yes, but you still have the option with your faster men to maybe take a wicket, maybe with premier bowlers from the other end.
Somebody's going to give you a good stress. It's very, very unlike him to be 12 of 27. Two of that over, quiet over, 128 for 2. See that reflected in the blue line, it was flying high over the green line. Just batted a little bit, they're coming closer together. Pakistan at the same point are 107 to work. Just starting to get out of their slumber. In the gap. Boundary relieves the tension. Virat Kohli gets to 50. The whole innings is played in recent time. This one resembles the vintage Kohli we've seen over the years the most. Back to his form against Pakistan yet again. This one pitched up and he's got all the extra cover. The cover drive has returned. He's played a couple of gorgeous ones. This one was more for the boundary. From the moment that he came out, you see the intensity, you see, look in the eye where first delivery, he wanted this. This is fabulous. This is an extension of the arm. Quality batting. He never stops training. He never stops batting. And there was one school of thought that maybe he was trying too hard, that he was hitting too many balls. Think of Virat Kohli, you know what's right for you. But today he's looked every inch the one-day chaser that we've known over the years. Four boundaries, 52 of 63, striking at 82. Only thought there was one Shreyas Iyer. much longer does he keep Naseem going? He's already in his 7th over. There's a lot of overs left. Does he give him one more?
So give him one more, see if he can try and get that strike and then keep the spinners on the other side, keep that pressure and no runs and bring another seam on and try and see if he can find a way of getting the wicket right now. He's looked good. And that shot there that Virat played over extra cover, it's gone forward. And he mistimed it, potentially caught out an extra cover. That's what Pakistan are looking for. Some way to take a wicket. They'll take it any way they can get it right now.
Three good over that, who's been shot there, throws in. What they need is wickets. Just 106 to get 136 for 2.
That's 27 ओवर के बाद 136 पे 2। कोहली 53 पे खेल रहा है और श्रेयस जो है वो 14 पे खेल रहा है। खुशदिल आए हैं जी फिर से बॉलिंग करने के लिए। 3 ओवर में 10 रन दे रखा है उसने। रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट तो बहुत ज़्यादा कम है। चांस उधर से नहीं बनना। चांस अगर इन्होंने विन करना है तो विकटें, वरना इंडिया आराम से जीत रहा है, उन कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
Very tight into the stances, Rushdie. Not getting massive amount of turn, but attacking the stumps and making it slightly difficult.
The last time Pakistan looked like they were going to get a wicket, I think there was a from Harishaw. Remember, too many occasions in the last 5 to 6 overs, it looked like getting a wicket.
India look like they're in control right now. And so we need to come up with a plan that depends on maybe a field change to create a shot. Maybe one of the spinners have to bowl middle up to try and see, can we force him to come down the wicket? They just carry on going the way they're going right now. And I hope that the batter makes a mistake of going for the runs, and the runs is not a problem because the rate required is only 4.5. And we need to create something.
He's gone away with a couple in this over, last 2 balls. Much like we're saying about this one, just wonder whether Shreyas is getting into that defensive mode. 16 of 32. Big gap in the offside. There's a point, another point almost on the boundary, and then there's a long off. It's a huge arc over there. If he clears the infield, there's runs to be had there. Singles. They get 4 of those in the over. 140 for 2 from 28. Change, Shaheen Shah really comes now. What's a good pace in Brazil? What a good pace when over 140 consistently. Now with a slightly older ball, Brazil is still trying to pace.
Normally he just goes round the wicket straight away, and it seems as if he's going round the wicket with the angle back into the right hander. And in between that, he's got that little cutter which sort of nips away from the right hander too.
Straight away, putting pressure on Shaheen Shah, really straight up.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Shine Trophy is opted to go fuller tonight, so Virat read the it's coming back on. He's probably not going to bounce me, he's not going to bowl it short. So he's come down the track. North and Nolan are both up in the ring, he's just popped it over there for another boundary. Clever batting. And just turning the tables on Shine Trophy, he has to now make a play.
Under 100 to get now. Yet another half century for Virat Kohli, 59 of 71 balls so far. Just looking around. Some of his greens, the older stuff, the couple of trademark color products, which is his way of saying this is me. Lots to the outside.
Said in command, and he's looked that way from ball one. Now Shine Chafri goes back over the wicket. Look at his figures, he's 1 for 48. Yes, we know that he'll attack, but for my mind, a few too many drive balls from Shine Chafri. Even with the new ball, he got terrific Yorker, but Shubman Gill and Virat Kohli were able to hit him down the ground. Didn't drag his length back. Yes, he has run, and it is the importance of the occasion. I think he didn't use the length ball. Wasim Akram also said that he didn't use the length ball enough.
Easily done. The different shows I've ever seen, but he's playing a good foil to Virat Kohli.
I think it's a rude game. At this point, Pakistan just wish that they had an extra fielder on the field somewhere. They can block off that run down a third man with the gully, or they can have an extra man on the boundary somewhere. You just feel you want one guy, but where can they find him from to stop the runs as well as be attacking? He's opting to go from over to around, over back to around now. Possibly bowling the bounce of this ball, maybe.
Now he's put on the gap. There are two fielders. They wanted to go get there, but they'll come back for two. It's a good over for India. They're really eight off it. And that's not. They wanted Shaheen Shafri to come back, pick up a wicket. Pace down only the mid 130s. When he goes to slow ball, it's about 120. The three balls that he has bowled, pace over just mid 130s. And he found the gap, he threaded the gap. They'll come back for two. Only wants a third. Nah, they sure says two will do it. Got 10 of the over already. 150 comes up. Now they're only 92.
Driving tonight. That Virat Kohli form, one you want to watch. And he's hitting it through the offside and following the ball with his play.
Until the partnership at 60. Shreyas Iyer has made only 17 of those from 33. Tells you Kohli throwing it on a ball at the other end. Now push the 4 on a ball at the other end. Now push the 4 overs for 14. Two men on the boundary of the offside. Cover point and long off. Let's not lose wickets. Let's stay with them. We only need to go 4.4 and over. I've got this covered. It's looking at the moment like Kohli's got it covered. Well, the battle changed.
There is no change in the reverse sweep pitch.
Yeah, that's enough. He's a attacking player by nature, so he wasn't liking this at all. They go can reverse, gets it down.
Back over 5-0, asking rate 4.3.
Now fine on the wrong side. There is no support there for the bowler. Another boundary. Good sweep on the offside. Now your regular sweep. Nice and fine for Sherris. He's getting into that now. He's got us up a couple of boundaries. Needs that strike rate and needs to come up a little bit, but it's not necessary. The amount of runs that they need for over right now, he's just got to stick out there with Virat Kohli and they'll get over the line very easily.
All under control, everything now in India's favor. Only way that India can lose this game is by themselves. At the moment, complete control.
What does he do? Does he go back to a crowd? Is now the runs available getting smaller and smaller? Abrar bowled 7 overs, bowled really well.
Oh, it's so one off two hands. One more goes down. Maybe not quite as easy as the one that was put down earlier, but still you expect that to be taken. These are the small things that Pakistan need to go their way. Drop catches is not going to help them right now. We saw drop catch earlier. This is what they need. And you think at this level that that's regulation. It's gone down. India 162. Here for Pakistan, and they can ill afford this score. Shreyas Iyer down. Desperately needs to be taking South Shakiri. Missed that opportunity. Salman Aliaga. Martin Akram and Dinesh Karthik alongside me. Those conditions and remain pretty good as far as the surface is concerned throughout the day. The odd delivery is bitten off the surface. He bowled a special one today.
Yeah, he did, but yeah, conditions are literally the same. Obviously, cool, a little cooler. No turn for Pakistani part-time spinners. Obviously, when you pick a squad, when you pick a team, you see the conditions people, you see the opposition who's going to play, and you pick the squad according to that.
Gigantic! A tremendous strike from Shreyas Iyer.
We've seen Shreyas Iyer do this quite often. He loves stepping down to take on the spinners. Salman Aliaga, part-time hockey, facing the run away. It's been very creative from India so far with the back.
That's huge. What a shot from a very, very good player. Another one nicely played, comfortably. This is really sensible and good cricket. Now they're going around with Pakistani bowlers. Let's have a look again. Win this game, easy as you like. Look at the distance, 102 meters. That's massive.
Ball to finish the over. India 168 for 2.
down 21 to 30 overs. So nice. Really is a fine touch. Chance at this opportunity. They reach boundaries, causing tough break.
India just can't think of now. You can see the body language dropping. This one literally sitting on his knees there. Krishna has looked very pedestrian at the moment. I think caused trouble to both the batters.
That's absolutely right. There's no track whatsoever for both the spinners. This what we're saying, you have half times another down leg side average delivery. Good effort by the fielder. They'll settle for one, or maybe two now. This is brilliant, Harry. This is really good cricket. This shows handwork.
The one distinct difference between India and Pakistan so far has been the fitness, I feel. India has been fielding a lot better. Yes, a few drop catches, but just the agility and movement in the field, a lot quicker to the balls, the way they have dived, the way they have stopped, once not being converted into twos. That's been something that's been very evident.
And I've been saying quite all along for years that in batting you need talent, in bowling you need talent, but patient fielding you can improve by your fitness and by doing it every day. That's what the best fielders have done and are doing in this day and age.
Don't find any debate about that. And we saw standards being set, for example, by New Zealand in that first game. You wouldn't be feeling yourself. We always say it now, it's the one skill in cricket you can do on your own almost. Non-negotiable. 175 for 2.
Just the solitary over to Salman Rizwan realizing that Shreyas Iyer was targeting him. He has brought back his best bowler for the day, Abrar Ahmed. Arguably he's bowled the ball of the tournament to dismiss Shubman Gill. Bowled really well against New Zealand as well. He's continued this game. Speaking of fielding and fitness, definitely correlated. New Zealand is in a completely different level. You see Glenn Phillips at point and he's just back there. And you need to watch your cut shot these days. So that's at a different level altogether. But in general, I thought India is just been solid compared to where Pakistan is, and it shows in the fielding as well. Few drop chances for Pakistan. Started there. Simple one of Shubman Gill put down by Krishna, and this one by Sound Shakil at the wicket, both at same fielding positions. The emotions of the fans coming through as well.
Emotion and frustration, and rightly so. At this level, these catches meant to be taken, especially at a crunch game, crucial stage. He dropped one, and Krishnan Shah dropped one. He probably dropped the second one, Sound Shakil. He dropped the first one and one in the game against New Zealand as well.
The single is coming rather easily now. And which you feel the pitch has gotten better to bat, or it's remained neutral throughout?
I don't think it is like when I was watching the game between India and Bangladesh, there was talk about the pitch getting slower as they went through the game. I don't think that's happened tonight.
Look at the pitch, written in pitch report, and you said it exactly looks the same, maybe little better to that.
It's just held together. It's been very solid. So until South Kilson maybe started off a little bit slow, but it got a little bit better. I think it's been good work by the groundsman, I would say. That's what I want to say. 179 for 2. Three more required. Pakistan steering down the barrel, having lost their first game convincingly against New Zealand in this tight contest of a tournament. Certainly the balance of power with the fans in blue and the team in blue. Nazim Shah.
Slow delivery first out of the scene, brilliant running there. He's supremely fit, Virat Kohli. What a cricketer. A role model. Look at this. He saw the slow ball, he waited for it. Brilliant effort by the fielder, but he was too late. Imamul Haq, he was easily back in his crease. Big man, Virat Kohli. That shows hunger this time.
Wide signal easily over the head of Shreyas Iyer. It's a great atmosphere. It's highly anticipated contest, and where we were wondering where they could get a ticket from yesterday. None could be bought if you didn't already have one. Flown in from far and wide just for this game.
No idea how many calls I got from people I haven't spoken to for 10 years. Do you have tickets? I said, no, I don't. You don't get any tickets, thanks to ICC. That is a brilliant shot. They want to settle for one. So when you, Pakistani crickets, obviously, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that. And as a seam bowler, what is my job? My job is to bowl seam up deliveries and try to get a wicket. Maybe try a yorker, maybe try a seam away, maybe try and swing. If not happening, I'll swing, but not this. This is, you bowl the slow ball bouncers when people are hitting you for sixes.
If India do get across the line, which they're in pole position to do, they've got a week between games. Good thing, bad thing, indifferent thing.
I think a week is a bit too long, without that. But I think the Indian team always wouldn't mind a bit of rest. They're able to bring it at times a lot more than others, so they wouldn't mind a few days off before they get back into practice. That's not a bad place to be.
Exactly, Dubai is the best place to be a week off. Not off actually, they'll have a couple of practice sessions, a couple of day offs, team dinners. No showing, no saying nothing from Naseem Shah.
As you see, India plays on 23rd, and the next one on the 2nd. Before which there are a couple of games. If this one, India finds a way to beat Pakistan here, the Bangladesh-New Zealand game will almost see who's going to be afloat in this side of the tournament. So the result does go New Zealand's way in this group. The last game almost becomes who becomes first in the second. I don't think it's that nervous a place to be in for India if they end up winning this game. All in all, I would say this relaxing Dubai is not that bad an option to have for a week.
Any golfers in India team?
No, interestingly not. None at all.
That's in Dubai, unlike some of us. Nice shot. Really flowing nicely in this inning, Shreyas Iyer, 46. Well, that's 53, 185 to 2.
Wickets in hand, 57 required, lots of deliveries and overs to go. Abroad to continue his ninth over. All right, got a wicket on a beautiful delivery, unplayable delivery, Jaffa, conceding 23 runs only. Pick up the bowlers for me, Abroad, but imagine having another spinner from the other end, a proper spinner. This guy I was talking about, Sufyan Makin, he played one game against South Africa. He got 4 wickets on his debut in South Africa and never to be seen again. That is
Simply unfair. Needed a direct hit to stand any chance.
Brown at the pick of the bowlers, and definitely bowled the ball of the tournament so far. A brilliant one to dismiss Shubman Gill. When as a bowler you go almost so wide of the crease, you don't expect the bowler to turn as much from middle and leg stump, but that's what Brown did beautifully on this occasion to get rid of Shubman Gill. The mistake Shubman Gill did there is unlucky to get a nasty one. And quite the send-off,
I think that's the way he celebrates his wickets, but the opposite situation also is very important. What is the situation? Are we winning the game? Are we any chance of winning the game? Then you can do your celebrations and all for it. And now, India is just going them around, taking the time, enjoying, and there's no rush. Kohli is on 70, Iyer is at 47. This partnership is at 87 between these two.
They made batting look easy in this partnership. And huge credit to Shreyas Iyer. Go back to the drawing board, work on a very important aspect of his technique, and the way he's handled the fast bowler. With a short ball definitely used to be an area of concern, but he's actually done really well to work on it, come back, and look so confident in the short time that he's come back to international cricket.
Did he play domestic cricket to fix that problem?
Yes, he played all 3 tournaments, the T20, the 4-day, and the 1-day, and did well in all 3. And part of it was working on this technique.
That's incredible. He's a match winner, impact player. Another one here on screen, Gill. What a player.
Good leader too. Shreyas Iyer. He was all right. 189 for 2. And time for Jones. India 189 for Dhoni, needing another 53. Virat Kohli 29 short of another ODI 100. Shreyas Iyer 2 away from a half century. 53. Time now for another ICC Champions Trophy Classic of 2000 with Sourav Ganguly getting 141 against South Africa. This was in Kenya in the semi-final. And they will get that Champions Trophy. India got to the final and New Zealand won that tournament. Semi-final.
Let's not forget Yuvraj Singh, which the batters.
Speaking of batters, 165 yesterday for Duckett. It wasn't enough to take his team to victory because it was usurped, but what a wonderful innings it was. Manasa back in 2004. Andy Flower, 2002, Sourav in there, and Sachin Tendulkar the Great in 1998. Virat eyeing number 51, Shreyas eyeing half century.
We speak a lot about Virat Kohli and how when he does well, India is definitely in pole position to win most of the matches. But interestingly, Shreyas Iyer as well. He's someone who's done very well for India. Whenever he's batted well, India has done well.
And Shukla is there.
Chairman ICC Jayasha, President of BCCI Roger Pini, watching the game and looking relaxed, and rightly so. India driving seat 190 for 2, 52 required of 88, 2 set batters on the crease.
Clear shout for 2 immediately. Oh my goodness. I know it's asking a lot for a direct hit from out there. I just wonder though if Shreyas might have been short if that had happened.
Hariswal could have just done a little better. He got back at the stance. I understand the ball skipped through, but you've just collected it. You never know. You need those half chances to be created.
Rao should have been behind the stumps, expecting the ball to come to him. I think nowadays bowlers don't even care. Short ball, pulled. This field, he got another 2 runs that coming easy, no problem whatsoever for the batters. In middle in, but good effort by Shal Shakil in the end, not good enough. 2 runs given away.
So in case it doesn't go Pakistan's way, do you think things or sport could change a bit? What cricket do they have post the Champions Trophy? Another lovely no shot from Virat Kohli there.
Best player in the world, 50 ODI hundreds already under his belt. Beautiful shot, controlled shot, going with this. You as a fielder, the two fielders they're fighting is for the leg between them beautifully. That was his sixth boundary for Virat Kohli.
As Spurk again brings up the 200 for India. Another 42 to get. 200 for 2.
Just 42 needed now. 84 balls left. And Abrar in his last over has been one or two positives today. Kohli's gone up to 81. He's found excellent company with Shreyas Iyer. Started slowly and then with Ankur and Harry of shots, 4 fours in the 6th. The partnership, 100 coming in just 114. And while the story of today will be return of Kohli maxing another run chase, should be a little mention of Shreyas Iyer today. Virat Kohli is now overtaken Ricky Ponting in the list of highest run scorers in all international cricket. Only Tendulkar and Sangakkara now stand above him. Good catch, Shreyas Iyer. Continuing that rich vein of form, showing very happy ability to convert form into consistent runs. Started off slowly, but once he's hit his straps, he's not going back. But control in the innings, the partnership that he's creating with Kohli has almost put the game to bed. A wonderful construction of another ODI 50. Kohli 81 of 92, just a run on that over. It's 201 for 2. See the body language now. Shoulders starting to drop. Where do they go now? Abrar playing on the shining lights. 10 overs, 1 for 28. Scored really well. Back with Harish Rao, hits a wide, and they take an extra run. I must confess, before this tournament started, I had Pakistan analysis teams to qualify because on paper, I thought they had a very good bowling lineup, 3 quick bowlers. Abrar as a proper wicket-taking spin bowler. But the last 4 games, just go back to the numbers, the last 4 games against India, lost by 7 wickets, 228 runs, 89 runs and 9 wickets. So, hasn't always been a contest.
I think the Pakistan problem, if one might say that, has been the absence of a quality fifth bowler. You're very right about the pace attack, but the top-class pace attack. These pitches are not really good for pace bowling because the ball is not really travelling as much. There's no carry, so one can understand that their pace bowlers have not been effective. And their spinner has got a little bit of turn. But the others, number 5. India has 6 options. India have used 6 bowling options. Hardik Pandya, who probably you would expect him to bowl maybe 5 or 6, he bowled about 8 overs because he's bowling so well. I think that is an area that Pakistan really need to look at. Having somebody who will be in a 50 overs or even in a T20 game, be your 5th bowler.
Is that the reason they picked Fahim Ashraf to try and play that role?
Yeah, but the discussion around Pakistan was, we need to pick another genuine spinner. Now, this is the bowling lineup that we play out of the squad. Now, if they wanted another spinner here, they don't have one. In the Bangladesh game also, we thought that they lacked a spinner too. And Pakistan have opted for 2 all-rounders, Fahim Ashraf and Khushtil. And that means there's no place for your second spinner. So Brar, although he's bowled well, he's not got another spinner to work in tandem with.
What that does is just puts it in very sharp focus, the kind of role Hardik Pandya plays for India. An invaluable player. Now, who in the side can do that? You probably thought Khushbil Shah will be not enough of a bowler. Then you've got one of the bowlers good enough to bat at number 7. But neither Shaheen Afridi nor Naseem Shah, who can score runs towards the end, are good enough to go up the order. I thought that is why they picked Fahim Ashraf to play that role as the 7th batter.
Therein lies the problem now. You want to get sides up, you want to be a potent bowling attack. Once you don't have that balance, you still want a situation where, for instance, today, challenge the opposition with your bowling attack. So the actual positive option would be to get another spinner in the squad and then play your bowling. But you opted for bits and pieces. It's not bits and pieces, but you opted for all-rounders. And especially with those 5 players in the circle when the spinners bowl, it does become an issue.
A little bit of this and a little bit of that, but not enough of either.
Also, I think from what we've seen in this game, the Pakistani fielding has not been energetic enough. And they've allowed a few singles to be taken when there should have been none. You saw both these batters at the crease are superb runners between the wickets. But there were instances when Shreyas Iyer just about made it in the last maybe half an hour. A couple of times it would have been a close call. If the fielding had been accurate, if the throws had been fine, they would have been a wicket. If bowling is not effective, you actually need the fielders to lift it up. That is not what has happened.
India had quality in the spin attack, so you could rotate your fast bowlers because of the fact that you got 3 genuine spinners make a difference. Pakistan right now, yes, you can say Khushtil bowled decently, but he's not a genuine spinner.
I hope there's some discussion. It's very easy for me to say from the outside about the batting. Well run. That's a wonderful single and so typical of the way these two have played. 8 of that over. It's 209 for 2. And the thought that came into my mind when I was watching that was, do they believe they can win? And I thought teams that go overly defensive, they're going down the leg side. There's 33 runs to get, and Kohli get to 100. Shreyas Iyer is on 52. We call one ball short. The top has almost carried to third man, but other than that, he's been in control. It's wonderful to see that aspect of Virat Kohli come back today.
We saw in the World Cup as well that the other batters sacrificed some of their runs so that Kohli could get to 100, because it's a huge thing to get 100. And the other batters were maybe just 10, 15, 20 runs, so they could sacrifice their runs to allow Kohli to get to 100. That's what team spirit is all about. And again, over here, with the 15 runs required.
Well, that's not going to help, because Shreyas has just bombed the ball back over his head for 4. 28 to get now. The narrative will be about Kohli simply because of all that's happened in recent times. How well has Shreyas Iyer played? 56 of 66 balls. Coming into his own now. Right, has he taken it? Well done. My eyes were immediately going towards cover. It's a very good catch. Pakistan needed a little bit more of that, but they've got one. The time stages of this game.
Maxwell trying to get this over cover. And that's a great catch. Imam ul Haq diving away to his right. Holds on. Disbelieving the crowd, but Pakistan have the wicket. And that too by good catching. It's been a wonderful innings from Shreyas Iyer. 56 for 67. India 214 for 3.
Very interesting choice at number 5. It's not KL Rahul, it's not Akshar Patel, but it's Hardik Pandya. Well, nice to get a move on. India need just 28. Convert this into another commanding win. It's playing at a different level in the one-day game, India. We saw that against England. We've seen that in the first couple of games here. Playing single of the last ball. 6 of the over, 2-1-5 to 3.
Trying to make a bit of room. What a fabulous catch this is from Imam ul Haq. Diving fully to his right. I really would like to see the catch again, particularly when it falls down. When the ball was grounded. Interesting. Let's see.
China Afridi, 6 overs, 1 for 53 so far. Wide Hardik Pandya. He looks like he's just left his coffee there saying, hang on to it, I'll come back quickly. Kohli's sporting a smile to just 23 now.
I don't think Shaheen Shah Afridi has been treated like a spinner earlier on in his career, coming round the wicket this time around, and Hardik Pandya stepping down. Earlier, Shubman Gill had done the same.
Now down the wicket, over long off this time.
probably be pulled in just in time. The
ਉਹ ਜਾਨ ਦੇ ਸਾਈਂ ਮਾਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਚੌਕਾ
And I'll tell you what this tells me straight away. They are not
ਜਾਨ
playing
ਛੱਡਣ
for a Kohli landmark. They're playing to finish this as quickly as they can.
Let's have a look when he takes the catch when he lands. Oh yes, the ball is actually grounded. The ball is grounded. Suarez should have waited. The ball is actually touching the ground. So how is it not? How is it out? Because a similar kind of catch taken and you go. We can talk about the fact that yes, was he in control? Yes, you're in control and you go over the loop. It is still 6. So why is this out?
ਪਿੱਚ ਸਲੋ ਹੈ ਸਕੋਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸਕੋਰ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ
Stepping down the pitch twice, showing sharply, finding the ball in halfway.
Now, like it's been over the years, the chants of Kohli ring around this Dubai International Stadium.
Take it on.
The way that Hardik going to the game that he's had, he's thinking he can do anything chargeable like he before. Already on 8, but the bowling spell that he bowled was match defining. Kohli on the other end again, master of the chase. Sani's suggestion that 100 from Kohli is such a big event, but we should play Pakistan more often. Always bring his A game against Pakistan as bowling.
It's a very point you make, actually. There's very often we say in sport that there is fear in your camp, but you must play the fear in the opposition camp. And I'd love to know what the thinking around Virat Kohli in the opposition camp is.
I can tell you that once he walked in, everybody in Pakistan was holding their breath. Kohli doesn't get off to a start because he does this so often in an India-Pakistan game. Guides his team home.
Right, there's a little edge as he looked to tickle it down. Very fine indeed. Pandya walks. Shaheen Afridi throws up his hand in celebration. India lose another. They picked a couple of wickets. But it's too little too late at the moment.
The shot ball from Shaheen Afridi round the wicket. Pandya is trying to guide him down to fine leg. Little feather of a glove. One takes the catch. Muted celebration because of the stage of the game. Pandya 8, India 2-3 for 4.
Akshat Patel is the new batter with just 19 needed. He's done very well, but he's been pushed up the order. 5 and 6 averages, almost in the 40s at number 5. Akshat Patel's role going to be at 19 to get for India. Virat Kohli is 86 not out.
Yes, he's just trying to maybe guide the ball, not looking to hit the ball. The first two really step on quickness there.
Very expensive today. Harish Raut's been expensive. Shaheen Afridi's been expensive. Right, Virat Kohli. Beaten in the sweep shot. By
crowd just waiting for the DRS timer to just go away before making any signal. They'll take it.
The player review for LBW on-field decision is not out. Fair delivery. I'm checking split screen now. Going through. Okay, ball is close to the bat, so can we have Ultradge on it over, please? So Ultradge come up now. Yeah, freeze it there, please. Freeze it, okay. We have a spike on Ultra Edge, also the ball is on the bat. Richard, so stay with your original decision of not out, stand by.
Always interesting to see how stardom manifests itself. As soon as the flicker came on, the entire crowd was erupting. Shoulders down, wry smiles. 18 to get. Oh, a little cheer for a dad to make people. Just beat a fielder. Let's take a single. This game's not ending in a bang, it's ending in a little rhythm, but it's ending in a very predictable stroll to the finish line.
To get, we're at 87.
And it's still strike, there's two of them over, 2-5 for 4, India lead 17. Now see how he starts. There's always been one motive over the years when Virat Kohli is playing a dominant innings. And that is that now tried already on the get 2. Then was having to go over, where the foot shot remarkably well today. More than anything else, he's looking control. He's looking control. It's as if he just says, I know this situation. I've been in this situation many times. I know exactly what to do. This is a book that I write. I don't need to read it again. I've written it. Sometimes it's red ball. It's struggled to find consistently over the years a better chaser of totals than Virat Kohli.
That's been fabulous from India. Got with their bowling, their fielding. Pakistan not at the races. Their opening partnership, we thought maybe Pakistan will get somewhere, but after that, it's where it touches.
And just gets worse. Down the leg side, then the keeper misses it. It doesn't go for 4. Virat Kohli is telling up. Look at him go for 4. I said, no, I want you on strike.
Hey, Martin, not happy with the running.
Well, let's totally understandable because centuries don't come every day. And he's batted so well that he deserves 100. Which is the reason why I'm so clear. We knew that there would be 2 otherwise. Any other situation you would have won for the second. But if he takes 2, out with the widest 3 runs off the target. 3 runs reduced off the target.
At the moment, it's not his partners who are whittling down the target, it's a bowler bowling wide.
Wants to come back for 2 now. Watch Akshar Patel run. This time he's running to be at the non-striker's end. And he puts in the sprint to come back for his partner. Kohli's 90.
You see this from Kohli whenever he was so quick out of the blocks, turns and runs. And hallmark of his batting in one-day cricket especially. And his fitness.
36 years old. And running like he was in his 20s. His fitness is incredible. Yet another wide ball. Now only 9 needed. It doesn't matter if he gets to 94. Just 2 runs are needed. It's a 6. He can count it as a 6. And that'd be 100.
Straight on. Too far for anybody. And they'll come back for 2. He wants it. 92, Virat Kohli. Always drama around Virat Kohli's left. Moving towards 100. In a game against Pakistan, where everybody's tense and he seems the coolest.
So we get 2 balls left in this over. He's on 92.
Now he's going to come back for 2. Easily done. 94, Virat Kohli. 1 ball left in this over. 5 to win. It's been a comprehensive win. But the narrative at the moment has shifted from the win, which is inevitable. So whether we can get 100 from Virat Kohli, they've been a little rare in recent times. But this is one that will mean a great deal to him. It's coming a game of high tension. They'll take the single. He's got to hurry at the non-striker's end. I think a director might have had him in trouble when he gets there. 238 for 4, 8 overs in.
He stepped down the bench. He's hit it pretty hard. Oh yes, directly could have had him in trouble.
It's got to be a 6. He has to get a 6. He's got to push in a spinner against whom he's used to speak very well. Whether the 6 straight or the middle wicket. It's a single. He takes a single. Now what does Akshar Patel do here? Just 3 to get. There's 4 fielders inside the circle. There's spaces. A single where he wants it. There it is. Kohli will walk across to the other end.
Now he needs a boundary. Any boundary will do. What was a 6? 4 begin with a gap. There's 1 in the middle.
Who's there? Kohli down. He's found the gap. The king has added another jewel to his crown. All those of you watching, everybody here at the Dubai International Stadium, for how good is this man?
6 wickets with 7.5 overs left. We have come as close as we can see today to perfection in our run chase, and it had to be Virat Kohli.
Yes, it had to be. Every time India play Pakistan, brings out the very, very best in Virat Kohli. And like I said to you, even if it's 4 runs, he can get it. He will get it there 6. And that's exactly what he's done. He knew exactly where the fielders were. Came down the pitch and punched the ball. The extra cover drive, which we see when he plays off the faster bowlers, he's brought it out, gets it up. Yet another one-day century, much to the delight. The skipper there, all the players in the change room, and
आज समझ नहीं आ रही कि किस चीज़ पे बात करें या किस चीज़ पे बात ना करें। तो जो कहते थे ना कि पिच स्लो है, वहाँ पे स्कोर जो है वो होगा 180 200। उन बंदों के ना मुंह पे थूकना चाहता हूँ मैं, ठीक है। और यहाँ पे उन्होंने साबित किया है, इंडिया ने हर हद तक उन्होंने साबित किया है कि वी आर द बेस्ट। वो अच्छे हैं एंड इसमें डाउट भी कोई नहीं है। उन्होंने 242 43 ओवर में जो है वो कंप्लीट कर लिया। अब आप देखिए 40 ओवर में 2-250 स्कोर जो है वो चेस कर रहे हैं, वो भी चेस कंडीशन में आके वो 250 स्कोर जो है वो 40 तकरीबन, और 3 ओवर मज़ीद जो है वो 43 ओवर में जो है वो टारगेट को 242 को चेस कर रहे हैं। तो आप कैसे कह सकते हैं कि पिच स्लो है, ये स्लो है, वो स्लो है? बहुत बड़ा गंद हो आप। इसके सिवा कुछ जो है वो कहना पीछे बाकी नहीं रहता। बहुत बड़े गंदे और गंद इकट्ठा करके टीम में डाला हुआ है। तो उनके यंगस्टर ने बताया कि भाई आप हमारे जूते की नोक के बराबर भी नहीं हो। थूक के चले गए हैं वो आपके मुंह पर, आपकी हर चीज़ के ऊपर। खुश हूँ मैं, तसल्ली बख्श हूँ। जो किया उन्होंने बड़ा अच्छा किया, बड़े अच्छे तर्ज अमल से लित्तर भगो के मारे हैं मुंह पे। सो आई अप्रिशिएट इट। कोहली अगेन जो है वो आउट ही नहीं होता, चाहे बॉलिंग लाइनअप जैसी मर्जी हो हमारी, कोहली नहीं आउट होता हमारे हमसे। 100 कर गया वो एंड पे, तो इनके मुंह पे लित्तर मार के गया है वो। लित्तर तो जानते हैं ना आप, लित्तर, वही लित्तर मार के ये बंदा उनके मुंह पे गया और पूरी टीम के मुंह पे लित्तर मारा है। सो बहुत अच्छा किया है, बहुत अच्छा किया है। और जो लोग वो 2-250 242 का जो टारगेट है वो 7 ओवर पहले कंप्लीट कर रहे हैं। आप कह रहे थे यहाँ पे 280 हो गया तो भाई हम फाड़ देंगे, हम ये कर देंगे, वो कर देंगे। डूब के मर जाओ यार। दल्लो को गैरत की गोली खा के मर जाओ। अगर वो उन लोगों के पास अगर 350 भी होता तो वो लोग 50 ओवर में वो भी आज चेस कर जाते। और आप लोग 280 का रोना लेके बैठे हुए थे कि हमें 280 बहुत है इधर। लो टूर्नामेंट भी एंड हो गया, अब सुकून से बैठो घर में। एक मैच है उसकी डेली लो, सैलरी लो, घूमो फिरो। अल्लाह करे, मेरी बददुआ ये है, अल्लाह करे कि बांग्लादेश इनको बड़ा गंदा मारे, बड़ा गंदा मारे और अखीर का गंदा मारे। हर हद तक गंदा मार के मारे, दो के दोए बांग्लादेश इनको। इन कुत्तों को, इन दल्लों को। हम इनसे कुछ भी अच्छे की उम्मीद अब नहीं रखते, और हम ये भी नहीं चाहते कि इनसे या इनके हाथों से कुछ अच्छा मजीद हो। हम चाहते हैं कि इनके हाथों से बुरा हो और ये जलीलो ख्वार हों हर तरफ।